Hello everybody, today we will be reading FGTeeV Campfire Tales, The Cursed Campground, Part 7. Okay, let's continue. Chapter 4. Mommy slammed the door to the cabin, shut and locked it. She looked around the room and seemed to find what she was looking for. When she saw the pile of their backpacks, but Sean started to say, "Moomy," tossed the backpacks one by one in front of the door, but Sean tried to say it again, but Moomy wasn't listening. After she tossed the last backpack, she ran and started pushing the dresser to better block the way in, but Sean began again before giving up. Being the youngest of the 4 kids was the worst. Sean knew it was all too well. Even though he was already 8, they still called him the baby. The baby. They were always telling him, "You're not big enough," or "You're not old enough," or worst of all, "You're gonna get hurt." This stuff was gonna hurt always. Looked like the most fun too. It didn't take long for Sean to figure out that the only way he was going to get to have any fun was to just do it. So he did. The downside, of course, was that he was always getting grounded with no TV or video games for days. So Sean spent a lot of time alone and bored, but deep down, he held on to hope that fun times would come. Maybe that's why he was the happiest of all of the family. Finally decided to get a dog. It was the one who named her Oreo. Oreo was Sean's bestie. And wouldn't you know it, they spent so much time together that one night. After he'd talked to her for hours, Oreo talked back. They decided to keep it their little secret. Sometime later, the family adopted Ollie, and as soon as Ollie heard Oreo talking to Sean, he let him know that he could talk too, and then they got Callie. Well, Sean would have almost been disappointed if she hadn't said hello to him as soon as the rest of the family was out of earshot. Moomy pushed hard against the dresser. "Sean," she said, "help me get this in front of the door." "But Moomy," he finally blurted out, "the dogs are still out there." "The dogs will be fine." "How do you know the dogs will be fine?" "We just saw Bigfoot. He might eat dogs for all we know." Moomy sighed. She was sure the dogs could take care of themselves, but she also knew that Sean was right. Oreo, Ollie, and Callie were a part of the family, and if anyone else were lost in the woods, she'd be out there looking for them until the sun came up. "Okay," Moomy said, letting go of the furniture. "Lock yourself in and barricade the door with everything that's not bolted down. I'm going to go out and find them." Now Sean grabbed Moomy by the arm. "No, I'm going with you." Moomy glared at him. "Excuse me, mister? I'm not a baby anymore. I can help. Maybe, Mummy said. But maybe we treat you like a baby because you still act like one, Sean. You never do what your father and I ask you to do. You're always sneaking off. She bent down on one knee and explained, I love you very much. And I know you're super smart and can do a lot of things. But you have to behave like a big boy to be treated like one. Understand? No! No! I don't understand. Sean was even angrier now. None of the other kids got punished like him when they misbehaved. Maybe the reason I'm always breaking the rules is because you have too many rules. You don't let me do anything, Moomy. Oh, wait. Mommy. Sean knew Moomy hated when Sean called her Mommy. It sounded like Mummy. What? What's wrong with that?